Hi, I'm Javier,
Hi, I'm Linda.
and the partners we worked with are Jamie and Mateo, and we created a platform called reVision.
Our group's goal this hackathon was to create a productivity tool, and that meant that we really had to understand the best learning methods. We wanted a tool that an everyday person could use, and this also meant that we really had to understand this process through breaking it down. What we came to find was that there were four main components: taking notes, reviewing notes, studying collaboratively, and teaching others. What we learned is that taking notes was the main foundation of the learning experience, and a lot of these other processes were based on this first initial step.
After doing some research on the best note-taking method, we realized that there was a huge debate between whether taking notes on a computer was better than taking handwritten notes. What we learned from the BBC and McGill was that students who took handwritten notes had to engage more in the material that they were learning. This is because when we take written notes, the student must comprehend the material. This also means that you're more likely to write verbatim when taking notes on the computer, because we can type at a faster speed than when we write on traditional media. To make up for this deficit of writing slower, we are more likely to write using our own words, thus creating a higher engagement factor.
And although handwritten notes are more engaging, typed notes are a lot easier to read and share as well. And it's really nice to have all your notes in one location because it can get pretty hectic if you have a lot of different courses. This is why we decided to create reVision. reVision is an easy-to-use platform we've created that allows our users to transform any picture to text. By accessing our web application through the mobile device or on the computer, you can upload a photo and use the browser extension to receive your notes in a copyable format in the browser by connecting it with an ID number. That also means that you can share your notes if you know someone else's ID number. It's a great tool.
So as a technical breakdown of how our platform works, we have it divided up into 4 services. So it starts off with the web application, and over here, you'll be able to send your picture to our server, which was made by Jamie. This server uses Google OCR to translate our image to text, and then that text gets sent back to a web application. And from there, we send that text to a socket server that Mateo has made, which then sends that information to our browser extension, which was created by Linda. And now it's time for our demo. What I want to do is go on our web application and click on the camera icon. From here, you can take a picture of the book that you want to convert to text. Then press OK. Now you can select text or code. If you select code, we actually do a lot of post-processing just so we can keep the indentation. But in this case, we're going to click on text. And the next step is to enter your user ID. This can be found on our browser extension. So in this case, here's my ID. And then just click on submit. And once that loading wheel is done, then that means that it has been uploaded. There you go. And now if you go to your extensions, go to the reVision extension, all the text is now here. So now you can just copy it and paste it into a word processor.